Ready? Hi, I'm Mark.
I'm Tina. Mark and I met about 14 years ago in a coffee shop in Los Angeles. About 10 years ago, we moved here to the East Coast with our son Daniel, who's 19 and in college right now. We were looking for a second place, somewhere we could just go and hang out and, on vacation and things like that, kind of a pied-à-terre somewhere. And we looked.
Wouldn't pied-à-terre limit us to a French-speaking country?
That's right.
But hey, I digress.
Right. So we decided to look around for some place. We looked in New England and we looked at various houses and things like that. On our honeymoon, we went to Paris, and we just returned there a couple of years ago. And I fell in love with Paris. And that's when we started to have a conversation about the possibility of living in Europe part-time.
For a little background, I worked for 20 years for a large overnight shipping company in Los Angeles. I was able to get a retirement early, and we moved to Pennsylvania near Scranton, where we are now. We've been here for 10 years. I now have a athletic event timing company where I time 5Ks, triathlons, and marathons. And Tina?
I'm still working as a marriage and family therapist. I work for a practice near Scranton, and we have very busy schedule.
Oh. So, no, there's no cutting. We're going for it.
Oh.
So now we're at the point where we're able to think about a second house where we might like spend our golden years. Wop, 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 golden years. And Tina said, we're looking at a place in Paris. I think I would prefer for our $250,000 budget to maybe find a place outside of Paris. I'm not as familiar with that area, but it seems like with the public transportation, you can be in town quickly, and there might be an advantage to saving some money.
And I love the city. I fell in love with the city, and I love walking around. I love the culture. I love all the beautiful buildings, the diversity, all of the people. And I felt like I wanted to be in the city, close to where everything's happening, and the museums, and also the possibility that I could take a course in speaking French and become more immersed in the language and the culture.
Oh, there's immersion. So fortunately, I was able during my youth. My parents were. My dad was a pilot. My mom a travel agent. Got to go to a lot of countries in my career. I was able to go to more than 70 countries. So I'm halfway decent in French. Tina wants to learn. I want to be able to speak very well. So we're really looking forward to going over to France and seeing what kind of place we can find at the right budget. Thank you. How long is that?